In today's tutorial, we're making a basic skirt using the freehand method. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Favor and this is Styled by TST. So I folded my fabric into 4, leaving 2 inches extra as my zipper allowance by the right side. If you don't know how to fold your fabric, just let me know. The first line I wrote was my starting line, and then I marked the skirt of my length. I can choose to use the remaining part as my inner folding. That is the part that will be folded inside, so my lining does not show outside, okay? But then I decided to mark 3 inches after my skirt length and use the remaining one for my band because I have limited fabric. I'm still going to make a blouse from this. So after your skirt length, you mark the inches you want to use. You can use 3 inches, it's okay. So by the time you sew, you attach your lining to it and it goes in, you'll be left with 2.5 that will be inward, and you'll know that your lining is not going to show outside. So from the right, I marked my waist measurement divided by 4 plus my sewing allowance. Then for my hip depth, I divided my hip by 4. Then I went up by 1 inches as well, 1 inch rather. This is to ensure that I don't have any pointy edge while I connect my waist measurement to my hip measurement. Remember, this is on fold, so I'm cutting front and back together, okay? Whatever you don't understand, just let me know in the comment section and I'll clarify. So at my hemline, I went in by 1.5 inch. This is just a pencil skirt, a basic pencil skirt. It's not going to be contoured or anything, okay? She needs it to be free. That's why I'm using this method. I turned my ruler to the other side to have that gentle curve that will help me connect it to the hem. Sorry, I didn't realize this chalk was not that visible. I would have used the white one, so you have to pardon me for that, but it's actually self-explanatory. Fold your fabric into 4, divide your waist circumference by 4, your hip circumference by 4, you connect. So on my waistline, I came down by 1/2 inch since the human waist is not straight, okay? I want this skirt to relax properly. So I'm connecting that 1/2 inch to my original waist circumference divided by 4. Remember, you have your waist divided by 4 and then you have your allowance, okay, your sewing allowance. So I'm connecting to my original waist divided by 4, not my sewing allowance, all right? So I'm just going to cut that part. I was trying to explain to my apprentice here that I'm not going to contour because I already taught her how to contour. I'll post the video shortly. So here I'm just going to cut it out. This does not need contouring. This is just a basic skirt, okay? Whatever you don't understand, let me know in the comment section and I'll address it. So onto our band, I'm using this leftover fabric from the skirt. I have about 4.5 inches here. You can use 3 inches for yours. If you're using 3 inches, you'll be left with 1 inch band at the end of the day. If you are using 4 inches, you'll be left with 1.5 because you're going to use half inch to attach it to the waistline of your skirt. If you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Thank you.